Hi guys, I'm Em. Right now I'm filming this because usually I talk to myself as if I'm filming videos with all these ideas, and then I never upload them because I didn't film them. So I wanted to make a video about my mental health right now because a lot of my favorite YouTuber as a middle schooler was Tommy Innit, and I still watch him to this day. I'm 18. I turned 19 in May. But like I watch him for a different reason now. I will watch him for nostalgia, but I also watch his newer content because it's a lot about mental health, which is something I've struggled with for a long time. And if you guys hear me stuttering in this video, it's because sometimes when I'm nervous, I will stutter, which happens a lot when I'm filming videos. So yeah, but I wanted to make this video. Same reason Tommy and it does it. Is because he wants people that feel the same way to hear something. I don't even think this video will get views, but I don't think I really care. I make videos for fun. Of course, my brain likes numbers, so I like seeing the numbers, but like, for me, if I don't get enough views, I'm like, oh, I don't care. Let's just make a different video. I don't care if I blow up. I don't care about the comments. I just care that people see something and they like it. But also, I feel see it as like making friends, which is really hard for me. For people that might not know, I have really bad anxiety, and I'm autistic, and have depression, and I am on a lot of meds for it, which is why I'm making this video. Lately, so started in September. There's more story time, guys. It started in September. Actually July. July last year, if you guys don't know, I had a summer job. I only worked there for 3 weeks because of bullying, and I got fired. For people that have not heard my side story, I don't plan on ever telling it. Without a certain person's permission, which I don't feel like making that video yet. Even though it might help me, I don't think I'll ever post it without my girlfriend's permission, because she's the only person I care about from that job, and it's hard for both of us. But I got fired, but it was so bad, the bullying from this one person, that I was thinking of quitting that Friday, and I got fired on Tuesday, because the girl was saying I wasn't doing anything, and then abandoned me and stuff. So then, because I got that job, my last appointment was right before I left for work, because it was an overnight summer camp 3 hours away from home. So every week I was driving 3 hours. So then, because I was only home on weekends, my doctor doesn't do weekends. So I just couldn't see her. So it was really hard, and I had to go on med changes. After I quit that job, I was doing really well, and I didn't see her, and my meds were doing great. And then we realized we need to make an appointment, and I told my mom, we need to make this emergency appointment. I've never made an appointment before. Can you help me? And I had just started college, so I was really stressed out. We needed to figure out a schedule that worked with my hectic school week, because if you guys don't know, I go to 2 schools, which is really stressful, especially when you have to make doctor's appointments, which we've figured out with them. My doctor, because of how bad my mental health is, will let me see her during her lunch, because she loves me and she just wants to help me. And so what happened is I was off my meds for a week. Not off all of them, but off the most important one for, I think, 3 or 4 days. I was off one of them for 2 weeks. So I had to go into her office emergency. We had to make an emergency appointment because my mom scheduled an appointment, not knowing that I was almost out, because I told her I was almost out. She thought maybe I had 2 weeks left. I actually only had a week left, which I checked, and I was checking the meds that I I was checking all my meds, but I thought I had more than I had. So that was great because I divide meds in between 2 houses, so it makes it really, really hard. So then we had to get me back onto my meds, which was really, really hard. It was to the point where I was doing good. Because I was doing good before, my doctor's like, you're on a lot of meds. Maybe we can reduce this. 1 med. So after 2 weeks of being back on my meds, I was doing really good, way better than I've ever have. So we brought down the meds for 3 days, then brought them right back up. And then I was good for a month. So the meds I got back on in September. I ran out at the end of August. I got back on my meds the first week of September. Then I was doing good in October. And then halfway through so fun fact, because of the med change, I went through, we were like, okay, you're good. And what happened during that med change is because of the med change, my body was having stress. And during med changes, if you guys don't know, your body can react in ways, and your body might get stressed, and it stresses your mind out. And me knowing that, like, I was going through med change, I don't think about it, but your mind thinks about it unconsciously. And it just sucks. So then I was off my meds, and so then when I was back on my meds, I could not do my schoolwork. It was to the point I would have a panic attack every time I did my schoolwork. And that was really, really hard. To the point I was 3 weeks behind, told my teacher what was going on, because I thought I'd be only a week behind. She was able to help me catch up. And then we thought I was good. Until January. I'm not like crying. My eyes are burning. And I'll tell you guys why in a second. January, I got a 3D printer for Christmas. So my eyes were burning every night. So we thought it was the 3D printer. And my friends thought it was the 3D printer. So it's only at my dad's. So I said to my friends, there's no way it's a 3D printer. Because my eyes have been burning from home, at both houses, all day long, no matter where I sleep at. So we thought I was sick. Not sick. I missed school because I thought I was sick. And then I was talking to my doctor. And another thing that was going on at the same time is I was exhausted. I'm exhausted right now. But I can't sleep. I used to be able to nap. I can't nap anymore. I maybe napped one day last week and I slept hours. I nap at certain times if I have to. Today I laid down to nap. Did not work. And right now I'm saying it's the middle of February when I'm saying this. I don't know when I'm going to post this. So this might be my Friday video. So today's the 17th. So this might be my Friday video because of what's going on. This is more of an update for you guys. So in January, I was having sleep issues. I go to my doctor, tell her what's going on. We think, okay, maybe like this one med that was changed, maybe that's having issues. Maybe we can raise it back up because the meds I'm on, I'm technically at child dose because I'm 18. I can go up on certain meds. So she's like, let's bring up this med. If that doesn't work, we're going to bring up this other med that can be really, really high. Like it can be, I think, like 500 milligrams. I'm at like 50 because I was on a child dose, and children dose go up to 100 milligrams or 50 milligrams. And so we couldn't change it before. Now we can. The reason I'm not sleeping is because I'm having anxiety. To the point, when I was a child, I was on this medication that would make me sleep so soundly at night that I would wake up and need to go to the bathroom, and I would be getting up and like go back to sleep in my bed. I sometimes faint onto my bed. Like I remember sitting up and going right back to sleep. Like I couldn't even keep my eyes open to go to the bathroom. To the point where people were like, you need to potty train your child. Why? Because I was wetting the bed because I couldn't go to the bathroom at night. And I had to wear diapers. And then I had to have a pee pad because I was wetting through everything until I was 13. Because the doctor that gave me the med did not believe that med was causing the issue. So we changed every med except for that one. I was maybe 12, 13, and me and my mom say, we have enough. My dad for years was saying, she shouldn't be on this med. This causes issues. That could be causing the issue. No one listened to him. This is the only time he was right about a med. We take me off it. Within 2 weeks, I was able to wake up. I'd still wet the bed, but I was doing good. And then I started my freshman year of high school. By then, I think I only wet the bed every 6 months. Then it turned into maybe once a year. And so, yeah, that's going on. Because I'm not sleeping good, I'm scared I might. So now, I haven't wet the bed in maybe a year or two. Maybe, I think I wet it once, but it was because I was sick. And I, pooped my pants or something. I don't know. I do know And so, I have a fear of wetting the bed. So every night for the past year or two, after my last accident, I go to the bathroom usually 2 to 3 times. My anxiety is so bad now, I am going to the bathroom every 10 minutes for an hour, sometimes 2 hours before bed, and can't even lay down. I'll get to my room and go back to the bathroom. Because I'm like, that's how bad my anxiety is. It's so bad right now that I can't even go to bed without going to the bathroom 10 times now. And I'm not kidding when I say 10 times. My brother knows I go 3 times. I think sometimes I'll go more if I drink a lot of water. But my anxiety is so bad that I think I'm dehydrated because I have a dehydration issue. So I'm drinking water, and then I'm not weighing the pants. I don't know what I was going to say. I will go to the bathroom so many times because I drink this much water. That bottle of water was probably I probably drank that water hours before bed, maybe 5-6 hours before bed. Maybe I had a couple sips because, of course, I have to take my medicine at night. So it's gotten to the point I can't sleep. Today I finally emailed my English teacher. Tomorrow I'm going to email my Java professor once I am caught up with my English because I only have an essay I need to write. Then I'm going to see how caught up I am and I'm either going to message or go see my psychology teacher because I have her class. I'm going to see maybe next week because I'm not going this week because my medication issues are so bad. For people that I think I've said this in a couple videos, I can't drive because of these issues. That that's not currently safe for me to drive. My dad and me will drive and it's good, but if I get stressed, it's bad. And so my mom and my grandmother won't drive with me. My dad will drive with me, but I can only drive so much. I can drive a couple hours, but that's because I'm confident in his truck, so that's how I've learned to drive. My tests are done in my car because I can't really parallel park in his truck. But I also cannot see out of the back of my car good enough. So I need to look through the window because my car's really big. So every single time I drive with both of them, I keep on failing at a test. Not because I'm crashing, but because I'm terrified. For people that may not know, because of these issues, I've failed 3 times. Now I'm going on my 4th. I was really confident about the 3rd, and then had a panic attack midway through without the instructor knowing. So my only thing was get home in one piece. And I messed up on good skills. And that was great. So now I'm to get to my college, which is a half an hour away in my regular car. I am on the bus for almost 2 hours. I'm on the bus for almost 2 hours a day to get to my school, to my college. I also have to get to my morning school, which is 15 minutes away, but I have to take a 10-minute bus. My mom has to drive me to the bus. Other reason I'm not going this week, my mom scheduled a vacation. And yeah. And she didn't know so it's February break for my mom's district and my brother's district. She forgot that college doesn't have February break. So yeah. I also don't have a spring break this year because both schools have different weeks for spring break. So that's actually different months for spring breaks. Yay. Because my college does March and my high school program, because I'm in VOTEC, is April. Like all the other schools in my area. And it's really hard. If you guys see last videos or see just me, I've done videos of me just staring at the camera. That's why. I cannot sleep. I can't get work done. This whole week, I'm having my anxiety so bad because we upped the bed and it's not working the best. It's to the point where I'm having a hard time. Really hard time. I'm on double of half my medication. We're just upping the stuff that needs to be upped and can be upped. We're trying not to have me, be that bad. My doctor and me both don't want me to be on too many meds. But that's how bad I am right now. And we're trying to, figure out a way to not add any more meds. And that's hard because my doctor has to look at my record. What stuff have I used in the last 5 years? But what meds have I used when I was younger? And that is hard. And it's to the point where I've told my mom that I want to go to the psych ward. If you guys don't know why I'm crying, it's because I went there when I was a kid. So, I have to go back. So, I keep on being to my mom, I might need to go back. Just so they can monitor me. And so I'm in at least a controlled environment. And it's for that. But I can't, because then I'd have, my mom doesn't want me to go, but also if I go, I'd have to drop out of this semester at college. And probably next, because the one that my doctor said that I should go to, if I end up going, is all the way in Buffalo, and they can keep you up to 6 months. That's the other reason. It's 3 hours away from my house. So I don't want to go. But as you guys can tell, I've never made videos like this. And my mind's so bad that I may have to delete this video when I post it because I can't edit it. It's to the point where I can tell I'm bottling up emotions, but I don't even realize I am. This is as if I'm not talking to my therapist. I am. But it's hard because I don't know how I'm going to be. I'll be heading to my grandmother's, who used to be my favorite person, and now I can't even, talk to her without yelling at her. And that's been, the last year. Over a year ago, my great-grandmother died, and it was really hard for me. And a lot of my family, but, it's not really... my mom and my grandmother know that a lot has changed for me since she died. But it was a really hard time. She was sick for a year, so, not a lot of us are crying about it. The reason I'm crying right now is because it's been since my great-grandmother died. She was my grandmother's, mother. So my grandmother and me, I just get so stressed. And I just yell at her because we were there a lot because that's where my great-grandmother was. And then, So then I was seeing her a lot more. And then I thought I'd see her a little less. Like, I live close to her house, we see her every week. But now I'm seeing her every day. And I get myself stressed out. And I'm yelling at her. And it's just not safe. Like, I don't know how bad my anxiety is going to get. And so this week, since February break at my high school, I said to my mom, I said to, like, my friends, I said, I can't go. Like, I told my teachers, I can't come this week. It's to the point where I can't be on the bus for 2 hours on the way and back. I'm on the bus for like 4 hours. And I have no ride to get to my bus stop because I can't walk to my bus stop. Because there is a part, if it's walking distance, like 2 miles, but halfway through there's a bridge. You have to pass a part near the highway, no sidewalk, the bridge, no gap, like for you to walk on. I've seen people do it. Me and my family just don't think it's the best situation because during rush hour, when I get home or when I leave, which is also rush hour, back to back to back. If I to leave to get there, which would be maybe an hour walk, I'd have to leave at 5 a.m. So, like, this week, I'm like, I have no friends that I can drive at my college. So, like, I just can't go. But I was, like, going to find a way. We were, like, thinking of Ubers. And then I said to my mom, I'm just going to skip this weekend. And she's like, okay. And I'm like, and I know the reason why. It's because I need to catch up on the work for each class. And I need to give myself a breather because I'm stressing myself out to the point where I can't sleep. I've never been able to relax fully. So, like, yesterday I had, like, this chill day. I was like, I'm not going to do any schoolwork. And I was doing really good. And I was like, okay, I'm doing really good. I've done most of my, like, I did chores because I wanted to get stuff done so I could do my work today. And I looked at my my Java class homework. And the second I looked at it, I had a panic attack. And so I'm going to email my Java teacher and just see what we can do. Like if there's even a way for me to catch up. We're on week 5 now. I haven't done anything since week 2. The second assignment was just when it started. Every week I tell myself I'm going to get it done. The classes work done. And I'll tell myself to do it. And then I can't even, like, see the screen. Because if you guys don't know, I have bad vision. And when you're tired or anxious, your body might, like, go even blurrier. So sometimes if I'm stressed, I can't see the screen. I'm also so tired that sometimes I won't be stressed. I'll look at the screen and be like, fuck, I need to go to sleep. Oh, wait, it's 1 p.m.? I've been reading just regular books lately to distract myself. I found out that a couple of the books I own are on my online library. So, like, I borrow books from it. So then my current book is For Whom the Bell Tolls by J.C. Lynn. My next book is The Grave Book by Neil Gaiman. I could be saying that right, Gaiman or something like that. And I've heard a lot about that book. The For Whom the Bell Tolls, I got in June of last year. And if you guys, people have seen it in person and on TikTok, I've read it so much that the pages feel like fabric because I've never been able to finish For Whom the Bell Tolls because I end up procrastinating and getting a lot of work done or being too busy, and I'm not reading it for a month. So this time I told myself, okay, I'm gonna read it when I can. If I'm on the bus, because I don't want, like, I bring it in my bag. I was like, okay, they have it on my online library, so I'm gonna do that. The Grave Book I'm gonna do. So if you guys know, because For Whom the Bell Tolls is really popular, there's a big wait list on like everything, has been for the past 2 years. It's actually gotten smaller. Now it's only a 2 week wait. It used to be a 4 month wait, maybe 5 month. The book the ebook that just expired 2 days ago, I got right back on the list. Right when it expired, I got back on the list. That book was like, when they got it at my library, it was a 6 month wait. I'm like, no. They got a 4 month, and I'm like, maybe I'll do it because like then they'll be good. Now it's a 2 week wait, so maybe I'll like, but when I go back to school next week, I'll be reading the graveyard book until and then since I know I think it's for a younger audience, I think, because right now I'm reading adult fiction. If you guys know For Whom the Bell Tolls by Jesse Allen, it's smutty. The graveyard book, I think, is for young adult. All these books I need to read, and that's not even all of them. There's a bookshelf down there that has all of them. But this video is almost 30 minutes. I will not be able to edit it. To any of my friends that see this video and watch the whole way through, please tell me if I should delete it. I just filmed this because I needed to say something to myself. I might just private it if I end up being uncomfortable with it. I am just trying to record stuff physically and maybe digitally for my doctor, because it's to the point where I've been talking for 30 minutes and I can't even keep my sentences straight. So yeah. Bye guys, out.